everyone. Oh my gosh, it looks like I'm a G Fuel sponsor. I actually am really liking G Fuel as an update anyway. But anyway, what was I going to say? First off, I'm not very well today. I don't know what happened. I just woke up feeling really, really off. My head's really lightheaded. But I've got a bunch of things to do today, so I need to get myself together. So I thought, why not make a little video, because I haven't been uploading regularly lately. I've just not been feeling myself since I started my therapy and stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on, lots of stuff in my head, and I can't concentrate very well. So I've not been making many YouTube videos, although I have been really active on my Instagram because it takes less brain power to do Instagram. So if you want to keep up to date with me, you can hop over there and find me. But I will be uploading here still. I'm just, at the moment, I'm just having a little bit of a cool down period. But today, I'm here to tell you some good news and some kind of freaky news for me, because I'm coming to America. I'm going to be coming in June. I'm going to be there from June the 1st till June the 30th, primarily to go to the Suns Out, Buns Out rollout. I've seen it the last 2 years and it always looks so good, and there's so many skaters, and I feel like I spent the last 2 years, and now my 3rd year of skating, completely isolated on my own. I've had like a couple of skate dates, but I've not really been around other people who skate. And a lot of people who I follow, and they started off in 2020 and stuff like that, and they had no friends. They've then since made friends, and they're doing really, really well. And like, I'm so happy for them, but I'm like low-key jealous, because I'm like, it seems like whenever someone meets up with friends and they have like friends that they can hang out on a regular, all of them, all their skating skills just like get so much better. And I want to be with friends, I want to have some fun, I want to get better, I want to learn from my friends, because I notice that we often have things that something that I might be good at, like they think is like amazing, and they're like, I can't believe you can do that, and I'm like, but you can do that in a bowl, like what the heck. I think it would be really good fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking for other things to fill the month up with. I'd like to go to Dirty Deb's school. That would be so cool. I've been watching her since 2020. There's a bunch of friends that I want to meet up with, like Josiah Bishop, my friend Erica, who I call Erica from America. It's got a whole bunch of people. My friend Claytopia, we're going to be going on the big rollout. We want to wear like little Sanrio 2-pieces. Yeah, I am really excited, but the big but, like it's booked. I'm going to be doing it, but I might be a little bit freaked when I get there because one, I have a legit phobia of flying. I hate flying. Traveling in general, I'm not good with. But at least the other forms of transport, I'm like, okay, if something bad happens, I've got more chance of surviving. Because everyone always says, oh, you're more likely to die in a car than a plane. It's like, true, I am more likely to get into a car crash. But I'm also more likely to get whiplash or lose a leg than if I crashed in a plane where I'm dead. So that's where my logic is. I don't want to fall from a plane. If it's going down, I'm dead. That's it. And then now I have a family, it's just kind of got worse, because like if I fly with my family and the plane goes down, even if you're the sole survivor, do you want to be the sole survivor then? Because when you see plane crashes, if there's people who live, it's usually one. So I'm just like, I don't want that either. Or like, just, you know, I'm not even going to start it because it's going to freak me out. Just a minute. Got myself all anxious, especially as I know that I'm going to be flying soon. So hopefully my therapy will help, because I should be getting my anxiety meds soon, so hopefully. The other thing, COVID, obviously I have been legit locked up for the last 2 years, barely going out, only to like doctor's appointments, things like that. Things I absolutely have to go out for, I've gone out for. Other than that, I had that one skate date in the park, and then my friend came round, and that was also outside. So yeah, not much. I think I've met 2 people on their own, and then went out to a group event at the big park. Very isolated. So I'm scared of COVID, but I am vaccinated. But also because of my new CPTSD diagnosis and how high I scored, I do have a weakened immune system. But, you know, I need to go out. I'm not that kind of person either. I'm actually quite happy to be a home person, just like stay at home, have like 1 or 2 friends, meet up with them occasionally. And usually we don't tend to go out, either me and my friends. We're the kind of friends that like to stay home and play games, that kind of stuff. So this is really outside of my comfort zone. Getting on a plane, and then I'm going to America. Now, America is on my 3 countries I've never visited, or 3 places I should never visit. They were triple A's. There's Australia, America, and Africa. The continent of Africa, no, because they have botflies there. Botflies. I ain't fucking with botflies. Also, like, just so many things that can kill you. It's so fucking hot. I'm just not dealing. I'm such a moaner. If you've watched my channel for enough, or my Instagram, you'll know I'm such a moaner. I would not fare well in a country that's stupidly hot, and that is also why I ruled out Australia. But obviously I married an Australian, so now I have been there twice, and it's a lovely place, don't get me wrong. But in the summer, it's fucking hot. It's too hot. I wanted to peel my skin off. You know, like on Rick and Morty with the guy who's like, what's his personal space? That was me. And I was moaning so much, and I was 5 months pregnant. And so eventually his mum got out this big like pool, because their actual pool is messed up. They had like a crocodile in there or something. I'm like, this is not for me. I'm used to England. Like, our most dangerous animals are like adders and foxes and shit. No, nothing kills you here. And they've got crocodiles in their gardens. They've got guinea fowl to keep out poisonous snakes. I'm like, this is just not what I'm used to. But she got out this big pool, and we had it for like a day, and I'm like in there, my big pregnant belly, and just like, this is too hot even in the water. I can't deal with this. And then that night, a massive sandstorm came. So it was just full. It was just this brown puddle, giant brown puddle at the end of it. So yeah, I don't really cope well in these things. And Australia's another country where it's got like loads of deadly things, like deadly bugs, deadly things in the sea, deadly things on the land. I'm just not, it's just not for me. In America, you also have some crazy weather. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but it doesn't seem to be as bad as the other places. But you also have nasty bugs, nasty animals, and nasty people. You have people who just love guns and walk around with them, and I don't think a lot of people in America understand how jarring it is for someone who's not from America. I would say from England, but just from not from America. Like, most countries don't have guns that people can just have because you can't. In England, I know 2 people who have had guns. One of them was a decommissioned like historical gun. It was completely like dismantled. You couldn't even pull the trigger on it, but he brought it to a Halloween party. I didn't even know him. He was just someone at a Halloween party, so there you go. I still don't even know the person, but he brought it to a Halloween party as part of his costume. He got it out, and literally the whole house evacuated from this party because we were so scared that we seen a gun, and he had to come out and explain to us and show us, and like not even hold it like a gun because we were so scared. Everyone was so scared. The other person I knew was my friend's dad, who used to go out pheasant hunting, but I never actually saw his gun. I don't even know if he kept it in the house. We just occasionally would see pheasants on the handle of their shed, and would know he'd been out hunting and that he uses a gun. That is my experience with guns. That, and seeing them in cabinets in museums. Again, decommissioned old guns. Of course, we do have some gun crime here, but it's mostly isolated to gangs. Occasionally you get cases of like wrong identity of people, stuff like that, but it's so rare. It will end up being nationwide news if someone gets shot. You know, it's just, I'm just not used to the idea of there being guns around places. I remember when I first got pregnant, I made this little group, and majority of people were American, and I had a friend who said, you should come to America. And I was like, girl, I'm too brown for America. I can't come to America. They'll kill me. And she was like, it's okay, I've got a gun. I'll look after you. I'm like, there's a gun in your house. It's like, you just made it worse. I'm just like, no, I don't understand it. Like, I know that not everyone who has a gun is a bad person. I'm not saying that. I just don't understand the want of having one. I'm comfortable with my knives in my house. Like, but I have a lot of anxiety, so, you know, like maybe that just makes it worse. But it is very jarring in general for people who aren't in America to be confronted with guns, or the possibility of being confronted with guns. And knowing that you have like mass shootings every day does not make me feel any better. One thing that makes me feel a little bit better is that I'm going to LA, so like it's kind of like a better place like that, but it's not like that shit hasn't happened there either. So I'm confronting 3 massive demons for me. I think it's a good step, honestly, and I think my therapist is going to be super happy when I tell her, because she thinks I'll never go out the house again. So to tell her I'm going to America, which she knows I'm scared of, she knows I'm scared of COVID, she knows all these things, and she knows they're intense. So, you know, I'm super anxious, if you can probably tell. But I'm actually really excited. I can't wait. Like, June actually can't come quick enough. And I actually want a new suitcase that day as well. When I booked my flights, I want a new suitcase. On Tereba, I've actually had a couple of relapses, so I want a bunch of stuff. It would be easier to quit Tereba when I'm having a bad time, like if I wasn't actually good at it. But I am actually pretty decently good at Tereba, so, but yeah, I need to get a grip on that again as well. But yeah, basically, I'm coming to America, and I will be seeing you guys soon. If you want, let me know in the comments if you are going to be around for the rollout. Maybe we can follow each other on Instagram, make sure we hook up, and I will see you next time. Bye.
your fingers down my spine. Girl, you look